Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. We have a super exciting week planned and we can't wait to share it with you. So, this is the plan. Leave Broome, head up to James Price Point early to get a prime camping spot, spend some time at Cygnet Bay, immerse ourselves in an Aboriginal cultural experience catching live muddies, before making our way down to Barn Hill and finally onto Cape Keraudren to celebrate Scarlett's birthday. And that is the plan. Or so we thought. Hold up. You might be wondering how we got here. Well, let's go back to the start. Whew. Not how we wanted to start the day. So we had planned on going to these really cool sites up at James Price Point, but the roads are all shut because they're doing backburning. So we pivoted and was like, okay, we'll go down to this other area where there's a few camps, and we've ended up, well, I think you can clearly see what's happened. And yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this, but we'll figure it out. It's not exactly how we wanted to start our day. So I don't think we're gonna be camping here, but we might just have to pivot again and try somewhere else. I don't know. It's pretty, yeah. Go. Stop. Go, gas. Jesus, this shit is soft. Oh. Got it. Holy dooly. Go, son, go. Now we just gotta work out how to turn around. But at least we're out. This is just like that. So soft. Right, let's check the plan. Well, we left Broome. We were meant to go to James Price Point, but that didn't happen. So we decided to go to Willie Creek, and that didn't happen either. So our new plan is to go to this little hidden gem called Middle Lagoon. I tell ya, after the morning we've had and a little couple of oopsie daisies, our third location for the day, yeah, look, can't complain. there's like the cutest little jellyfish right here. Right here. A little jellyfish.
Oh yeah?
Look at him bobbing along. Go little guy.
I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my Squishy. Come here, Squishy. Come here, little Squishy.
And on that note, let's check in with the plan. We were meant to do the cultural experience while here at Cygnet Bay, but unfortunately due to low numbers, they had to cancel. They did say that if we can change our booking to a different day, we would be able to join in with another group. However, to do this, we would have to change everything we had planned for the coming week. So, that's exactly what we did. Absolute carnage. We started off with a nice family pancake breakfast before moving and relocating. Someone thought they put their coffee in an unreachable position. And then someone else decided that they could reach it and has spilt coffee over two of our couch cushions and all down underneath the couch. So here we are with checkout in like an hour. Not packed anything up yet. And we're trying to clean coffee off everything. And then to make matters worse, whilst following the trail of spilt coffee, we have discovered that a whole bunch of screws have come loose under the couch. So now poor Nick is down here.
Just not the morning for us, is it?
Nah. Just trying to fix everything, find all the missing screws, repair them all. How are you missing a screw? How do you just miss a screw? Oh god. And then here's Maisie, being ever so helpful. Yeah.
Oh no, there's only a 3.
The fun continues. For my birthday this year, I got the Fire 2 Fork, 2nd edition. So excited. It's the first time I'm going to use it, and I am going to make pasta. So I've got a great recipe here. Pasta from scratch with 2 very simple and easy ingredients. So let's see how we go. But I am so excited to finally break this book out and to start making all the good fun recipes that he's got in here. Let's get cracking. thinking, Mace? Is that good? Yeah?
The next day, we ventured off for a cultural experience like no other. Joining local guide Bolo, we set off into the mangroves to learn all about country, law, culture, and hunting. Catching live mud crabs and gathering food using traditional methods passed down through generations.
So if you grab him here, and then you just grab the body, and then you can hold him out like this. So it's just resting on your hand.
Oh yeah.
Yes. The next one in there, yeah. Yeah. Hold him that way. And then you let the claws out. The claws come out. And you shaka.
What's that?
Shaka is the claws. See that? Yeah. Closer you hold it to the camera to bring in the crab watch.
Yeah, I'll hold it this way. We were shown how to read the seasons and which shelter to use, as well as the best food to hunt. It was such a privilege to have this knowledge shared with us, and is something we will never forget.
So, annoyingly, we are packing up and leaving the peninsula / Broome area this morning to start trekking down south along the coast. And the weather is not looking too bright for the next maybe week. We've got a bit of rain coming. There's some flood warnings out there for a lot of the low-lying areas, which is not great. So, our last night here, while we had power and water available to us, we were done washing. And guess what? It didn't dry in time for us to leave. So, I have all the things that didn't dry, thankfully only a few things, rigged up all through the caravan, hoping that they will dry by the time we get to our next location so I can do more bulk washing, because unfortunately with it raining outside I can't dry anything out there. So I'm drying it in here, or in dryers when I have them available, which is not very often. So this is a lot of fun, and our first, I think, real big hurdle when it comes to this kind of thing. So it'll test us, we'll see how we go. And then hopefully, if everything goes to plan and the weather isn't as bad as what they reckon it's going to be, then we've got a little bit of time off grid. But where we have planned to go may or may not be accessible after the wet, because it's a lot of off-road track, and well, I'd rather not get bogged in mud, but
You done?
we'll see. Yep.
Hello.
All done. I had to hang some of the washing up because it didn't dry, but I've rigged it.
Okay.
So we'll see how we go. And now we're getting on the road to Coles to do groceries. And then we're back on the road. Properly. It never ends. Never ends. Well, it's happened. Rain has hit. someone. I don't know how far down the road we were, but barely. Oh God, look at that. She decided to wee in her seat. Didn't tell us she needed to go at all. Just blatantly decided to do it. So when we got her out of the car, when we got here, she was wet and everything's wet. So, on top of the, oh yuck, on top of the already mountainous load of washing that I have to do today, in the rain, I now have to wash her car seat. That is covered in piss. Traveling with kids, honestly, is just, it's something else, let me tell you. So this is where we're at. I've just put the kids down for a nap. Washed the car seat, and I got a second load of washing on, and it has just decided that the rain is going to set in. So poor Nick is out there in the rain putting the awning wall up so that we can try and keep our line here at least slightly dry, because before we had the edge of the awning was here and it was dripping like straight down to all over the mat. So we have that much runoff under our mat at the moment. It's going to be disgusting to try and clean, like pack it up tomorrow morning. It's going to be so wet, and it's just like, yeah.
This is horrible.
Dry season. Remember, it's the dry season. It is just torrential. It is so wet. Everything out here is so wet. We've got like a couple of things online out here which is just not happening. Like, we had to put our camp chairs away under the bunk but open because they're wet just from the moisture in the air and the spray from the rain, and we just have to hope that it somewhat dries enough under there that we can pack them up properly and put them away, because we don't want to put them away wet. Obviously that's, you know, one way ticket to mold. So it's, yeah, everything's a mess out here, and wait till you see inside the caravan. Actually, first let me just like, look at all that water. So bad. Now come see inside. We just have washing hanging everywhere we can put it. We have to do it. We have to do it, or we just have no. We've got no clean clothes.
Is this how everyone does it? Like,
and then,
surely.
Yeah, this is the unglorified Instagram version of caravanning.
It has to be.
Like, this is the real shit right here. This is what happens. Good morning.
Good morning.
Here we are, still hiding in the caravan. Breakfast time.
Yeah.
The washing is half dried, still a few things wet. I've got the last load on, and I'm enjoying the space while I have it before I have to hang it up, and it's absolute mental chaos in here again. Still got to put Scarlett's seat back together, and outside it has not let up, even in the slightest. It's just wet. Everything's wet. It's bucketing down. we've got a big day's drive today, heading further down the coastline, and it's supposed to be less wet. Apparently, that's what the forecast says anyway, so we'll see what it's like when we get there. However, it is very windy, so we're trading one for the other possibly. Great.
Yay.
I don't know what's worse, like, you know, it might be dry, but if you can't, if it's too windy, you can't put your awning out, you can't really be outside. Like, that's how windy I'm talking, so. Let's see how we go. It's someone's birthday tomorrow, so we're hoping it at least behaves for that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta check engine light.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clicking.
Shit.
If things couldn't get any worse, we don't know what's wrong with the car. We can't figure it out. It's making this, I don't know, some weird clicky clunky sound. Nick's just gone over to reception to ask if they know any mechanics in the area, or if they can put a text out to the whole campsite to find out if there are any mechanics staying here who could come and help us. Yeah, because we don't know what it is. We can't figure it out. We are struggling to get reception to try and Google what's wrong with it. And we were supposed to leave 20 minutes ago to go to our next location because it's just over a 4-hour drive to get there. Plus you gotta stop for lunch and these kids. Yes, Scarlett? Hi. Yeah. What's happening?
I don't know, they're gonna talk to the owner and I don't know. They might be able to help, they might not.
Fantastic.
Still on. Rev your foot. Rev, and then let go. Yeah, it's just so weird. I have no idea. I'm not a mechanic. And just like that, the problem stopped. We have no idea what happened, but we are taking this opportunity to hit the road and hope it doesn't happen again.
This is nuts! After what was a long, wet drive, we finally arrived at Cape Keraudren. This little section of our trip was a wake-up call for us. Things will go wrong. You will have to pivot, and pivot again, because no matter how much you try, you can't control everything. Things don't always go to plan, and that's okay, because when you look back at the memories you've made, you won't remember the plan, you'll remember this.